envelopes, and like you can see, like this was my grocery envelope, but it's tearing up because I just threw it in my fanny pack. What's up, my beautiful people on YouTube? How are you today? So let's have a transparent moment. First of all, if you hear the grass man in the background, I don't know how to mute him out, and I only have so much daylight time, and I need y'all to see all of this beauty, all of the glow. So just try to ignore the background noise if you hear it. But transparent moment here. So the last 2 weeks, my last pay, I was trying to like live my very best life, and I actually got budget burnt out. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Maybe I just made it up, but I was like so tired of budgeting and tracking my spending that I did not track my spending over the last 2 weeks. And do you know what happened, y'all? So you pay for when you don't budget and when you don't track your spending. I was left, out of my combination of my envelopes, I was only left with like $16. Like last paycheck I had for my rollover challenge, I had $140. This pay period, only $16. So you know what your girl gonna do? I'm going right back to budgeting and tracking my spending, because I have money goals, and that means I need to save as much as I can out of my envelopes, because that is one of my challenges, my rollover challenge. So this $16 will of course go in addition to the $140 I had for the rollover challenge for the month of April. But I gotta do better than that. That is just like so not acceptable to me. All right, so let's move on to my cash envelopes. Now I'm really excited. I was doing cash envelopes, and like you can see, like this was my grocery envelope, but it's tearing up because I just threw it in my fanny pack, and I really don't think twice about it. Now I can make or print out more of these envelopes. I get this from the Budget Mom. She's really, really cool. If you haven't heard of her, you should follow her, because I've learned a lot from her. But this go around, I'm gonna go back to my Bella Taylor wallet. This is not sponsored in any way. I just like the wallet. It has all these cool compartments, and I can just slide my money in here. So the breakdown of my pay, I always do $220 for groceries. So 2, 4, ooh, these are crisp. I'm gonna count these in a minute. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. All right, so we got the $220 here for groceries. Now, of course, this is what I have come up with, and this works for my family. You have to figure out what works for your family, because everybody's situation is different. We have a family of 3, me and 2 teenage adult children, and they eat a lot. But I usually can come under budget with $220, so that is awesome. That rocks. My goal with all of my envelopes is to try to come under budget so that I can have more in my rollover challenge. So $220 goes into groceries. Where are you here? All right, and then I do my personal. So personal could be haircuts, it could be anything like that, and I'm going to contribute, I have it written down, that's why I have to look because I don't remember, $60 to personal. I'm gonna put that in here. And then next, I'm gonna go to miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, I am doing $100 because my miscellaneous envelope, it accounts for so much. And sometimes I might overspend in one of my cash envelopes, so I can always go to my miscellaneous, and that helps me out. So I can rob Peter from Paul, but I'm using my own money. So that's the goal here, to not have to go and use a credit card. Use your own money. So I'm gonna do $100 in my miscellaneous. These are some crisp dollars, y'all. Woo! All right, so $100 in miscellaneous. And one thing that you should always remember when you are planning out how much you want to put in all your envelopes, think about the next 2 weeks. Is there anything going on in your life that you need to budget for, or you need to plan for, that you may need to add a little bit more money into one of your categories? Like for instance, me and my girls, we are going out Friday. I've allotted for that in my envelopes, but say if you want to take the children out for entertainment, you need money to spend for that category. So make sure you put enough in each category so that you don't overspend or you feel bad because you budgeted a certain amount and then you're overspending in that amount and then you feel bad. So just, look for into the next 2 weeks in your calendar and see if there's anything going on. That helps me. Hopefully that helps you. All right, so next we have eating out. Now I'm trying to cook at home. We'll see how that goes, but I did, I wanted to put $80 in my eating out section, my eating out envelope here, because sometimes, I'm tired when I get off work and I just don't want to cook. So like tomorrow, I'm not cooking. My children will be eating Wendy's and we'll probably be eating out on Friday too, and maybe Saturday, I don't know. But I have $80 for eating out. And then lastly, for my cash envelopes, household, I have $40 allotted for that, and that is like if you need soap, if you need laundry detergent or anything of that nature, that goes in into this here. So I'm putting $40 into this category here, household. All right, so now, so I do 2 different ATM withdrawals. The first one is for my cash envelopes. The ATM only allows you to take out so much, $500 per transaction. So I always have to do 2 different transactions. So I have my cash envelope transaction on one day, and then the next day I do my money challenges. So we are going to move on to my money challenges. Now, if you've seen any of my previous videos, I am doing 6 different money challenges. I'm very excited about them. I am doing quite well actually on these money challenges, and I am saving quite a bit of money. So I will put a little link here if you want to check out the last video that I made regarding how much I've saved in March. You can check that out. So I'm not going to go over all those money challenges right now because I do an end of the month entire video on how much I've saved with my money challenges, but I had to go to the ATM and pull out some money to put into my money challenges. So one of the money challenges is my Friday, every Friday I put $20, so I just need to highlight, I took out $60, so I need to highlight these 3 little circles right here. But for right now, for video purposes, I have all of the money here for the challenges. I'm gonna just take out 3 of the 20s, that's $60, and put that in this envelope here. Maybe, if it'll go in there. So at the end of the year, which I started early, I started in December, as you can see here, but November I will be done. I will have $1,040 for my 2021 every Friday challenge. All right, so next I do the 52-week challenge. So I had to take out $47 for, I do 2 weeks. So here's 40. Let's get some ones here. 41, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna move that to the side, but that is for my 52-week challenge. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into how much I've saved so far with that. You have to subscribe to find out how much your sister been saving. Oh my gosh, a lot. So I'm just gonna put that to the side. That's for my 52 weeks challenge. Now my envelope challenge, oh my gosh, like this challenge is so cool. Like when I heard of it, I was kind of skeptical because you can pull high numbers, and I heard that maybe at the end of the year you can save maybe like $5,000. So I have been pulling 2 numbers every 2 weeks every time I get paid, and I think I pulled 87, 88, I don't remember what I pulled just now, but anyway, no, I don't think that's right. I don't think I added that right. But anyway, I need to come back to that. But what I did for my envelope challenge, ooh, hold on. Y'all, I wrote down the wrong number. I only wrote down $73. I meant to write down $173. So I'll still need to go to the ATM, which is fine, and take out another $100. But here is the $73 that I did just take out of the ATM, I will add $100 extra on tomorrow. It's all good. It happens. I'm not perfect. So those are my money challenges there. And then I just wanted to briefly talk about my sinking funds. Now I did an entire video on sinking funds. Sinking funds have helped me out tremendously because no longer do I have to fret about like, oh my gosh, where's the money gonna come from? I have the money already saved. Now some of my sinking funds, I have a video on that. I'll link it up here if you want to check that out. But I did recently add some money to my sinking funds because I got a tax refund, and so I wanted to add a little bit of money from this because I didn't want to take out any from my budget from my paycheck. So I have my vacation fund here, and I don't even know where we're going. Is anybody vacationing now? I don't know, but just in case we do go on a vacation, I'll have some money next year. And so far I say, which I probably need to up it, but it's $460 in this envelope here. I got bands. And then my auto repair, I don't have a car note. I don't have extended warranty, so I save for emergencies. Like recently I needed a battery, oh my gosh. So total in this, I have $672. My goal is to save $1,000 for my car repair envelope. So we're almost there. Back to school. Now, if you have kiddos, you don't want to be like bombarded at the last minute, like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna pay for their school? If you have a sinking fund for back to school clothing or supplies, you don't have to worry about that. So if you haven't incorporated this kind of sinking fund, I encourage you to do so because I have teenagers and they have big feet and they need clothes and they need shoes, and they are not like cheap. We are past stride, right? So I'm paying a lot of money for clothes and shoes. So I have a sinking fund for that because I want them to have what they want when they go back to school so they can look cute and fly, within my budget though. So school starts back in August, and so I have saved $300 so far. Last year I saved $800. Let's see if we can get to that amount by August as well. Now I have my Miss Bella envelope. My Miss Bella envelope is for my doggy. I don't have pet insurance. I really don't want to get that. Now that might have helped the other day when I had to take her to the doctor because she had fleas, but whatever. I did have cash in here, and so I put a little bit more back in here, and then I had to spend some. So she has 60. Oh, she went to the groomers, so I had put like 100 in there, so now she's down to like $62 in her envelope, and I'll add more. My goal is to have $100 for her in here. I mean, not $100, $1,000 for her in here. And my medical envelope, co-pays, there's always a bill that might just jump up from like years ago that you didn't know you were going to expect that bill. But I have an envelope for co-pays or whatnot, anything medical that may come up. And so far in here I have $220. Now I do not put a set amount of money in each envelope every time I get paid. It just depends on how the wind blows or what's going on, because as a single parent, something is always going on. So I don't always fund all of my sinking funds every time, but I always do my cash envelope. So you can always count on that. Well, I thank you for listening to me. As I talked about my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, and some of my money challenges, I'm really hyped. I'm really excited about saving money, changing the trajectory of my life and for my boy's life. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me if you really watch the video all the way through to the end. If you have any pointers that you might want to share, go ahead, write them in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. So until the next video, you take care. Bye-bye.